Anyway, so so what's the reason that they're discontinuing the coins?
Well, you find them all over the street. Nobody picks them up anymore.
I do.
I do.
I
Well-
think it's bad luck to pass a penny up without picking it up.
Well, I'll pick it up every time, and I got a handful I'm going to take to the bank and see if I can get a quarter. But you know, down the line, we're not even going to have dollars. We're not going to have paper money.
What are we going to have?
Electronics, everything. And even today, in my case, see, someone stole my computer, 3 years ago, and I didn't replace it. Now everything you get is, if you want more information about this, check on blah, blah, blah. And then they're always sending you letters, let's get rid of paper. I've had more paper this Christmas than I've had all my Christmases in the past. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Oh,
You know,
yeah. You mean
I-
in the mail?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
had every day at least 2 or 3. And some of this stuff I never heard of. I always give to the Outdoor Circle. That's one of my favorites. And I always give to the Hollow Botanical Gardens. And I give Ocean Conservative, take care of the ocean.
Uh-huh.
And I give to,
Do you do all this on the sly? Does Hank know?
huh?
Do you do this on the sly? Does Hank know?
Oh, he's pissed. I found a whole bunch of my mail in the garbage because he thought they wanted something, and they did.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not his place to decide.
That's right.
Every year I take one away and add one. But my 2 favorites I will all. And I like to do the Humane Society.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they do as much for us as they have in the past, or as they could do for us. But you know, it's an unloved situation. There are a lot of people that won't help, and they're rude to animals. I'm not exactly an animal lover, but I'm not going to be rude to one.
Yeah.
And I do think they should be taken care of somehow.
Oh, you were telling me that you discovered that little black cat outside your house, and that you thought black cats were such bad luck. You'd turn around and go the other way. You didn't tell the rest of that story. What?
Well, she can come
So what
in
did you do?
She comes in now, and she loves Chris. Chris feeds her now.
So you don't think
She
you're bad
likes
luck
Bruce.
anymore?
No.
You
I don't
changed
worry
your
about it. I
mind.
don't care. This is stupid. When you really analyze superstition, it's stupid. Well, anyway, she loves Bruce.
Oh,
Did you
that's
know that?
nice. No, I didn't.
She'll
She's
come
not.
in and roll her tail around Bruce's legs and goes in his bedroom. She doesn't go in any other room.
In his bedroom.
She goes in his old bedroom.
Oh,
and
oh,
sometimes she'll lay down and look around.
oh.
And when she comes in the living room and in the patio, and she follows Chris everywhere. Because I let Chris feed her. I can't open the door a lot of times with my hands. I just can't open the door.
So what made you change your mind about walking the other way because it was a black cat?
I just made up my mind. I'm wasting gas turning around. I don't have time to turn around. This is crazy. And all of a sudden one day I just decided I'm not gonna believe it anymore. So I quit.
Yeah. We were talking about flour sacks, too. How did you get your flour sacks?
How did I get mine?
Where did you get them? Did you go to the bakery to get them, or did you probably bought your flour in big sacks?
When we were young, when my mom and dad always bought their flour, came in a flour bag.
Where did you buy it from? Was it like a general store? Oh,
Now, I don't think you can buy it that way ever again.
I don't think so
You have to
either.
buy it. It comes in like rice or anything else now.
Yeah.
That kind of a bag.
So was it by the pound? So was it like a 20 or 50
I think
pound
my
bag?
mom, I think they bought 20 pounder. I can't remember. But yeah, I think it was 20 pounds. And that my mom and dad bought 20 pounds. I'm sure the stores bought bigger. Hi, Precious. Bought, 50 pounds or no telling what. But, and nowadays you can buy 2 cups of flour, but it's not in a bag.
Yeah.
And see, in those days, you could never buy 2 cups of flour.
Right.
And like cornmeal, nowadays you can buy a box, and it's probably got maybe 3 cups. But in my day, you bought. Well, my dad raised his own corn, and he took it to this place and ground it himself.
Oh, really?
So we had our own cornmeal when
Oh.
I was growing up. But nowadays,
Did he have to dry the corn first?
huh?
Did he have to dry the corn
Uh-huh.
first?
Uh-huh.
And how did he do that? Just leave it in the barn?
Oh, when you had it ground?
Yeah.
No, you took bags, and they would grind it and put it in bags for you. Yeah,
But was it fresh corn or dried
Uh-huh.
corn?
dry. Yeah, dry corn.
So how did he dry it?
Well, I think my dad laid it on a sheet on top of the barn
Oh.
and turn it over.
Uh-huh.
And you know,
Would that be for a couple of months or a couple of weeks or?
maybe a year.
Oh, really?
But
wow.
you know, Mary, a lot of farmers knew how to. It was pretty dry when you pulled it, and it didn't need much drying. I think he put the shuck and all on top of the barn for a little more dry, make sure it's dry.
And was he harvesting it by hand
Well, yes.
or
yeah.
by machinery?
Oh, no, all by hand. Everything was by hand.
Did he use a mule?
He went to a special. There's only one man in town that had a cornmeal, a corn.
No, for picking the corn.
It was handpicked.
So he'd just walk through and pick it.
Yeah,
Did the whole family help pick it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
So you did too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how long did it take? Days?
Well, no, days, a few days. But the wagon would go right beside you, and you would pull it and throw it in the wagon until you got a load.
Did the
Yeah.
leaves cut your skin?
Well,
Like
we wore long shirts, and it probably would now that I'm taking that stuff. But in those days, no one ever got cut on it that I know of.
Yeah.
I imagine there's times people could have, but I don't know about people ever getting hurt.
What other crops did you harvest?
Cotton, corn, peanuts.
This was all on your family farm?
Yeah,
Wow.
and that's all I remember.
What was it like harvesting the cotton?
Huh?
What was it like harvesting cotton?
Hell.
Bruce said you'd get down on your hands and knees. How come?
Well, it's
Doesn't
either
it grow pretty tall?
Yeah, but you either stand up and kind of bend over, or if you walk along, you're sort of in shade because of the bush,
Yeah.
and your nails bleed all around here because you're picking. It's in a burr, and you pick the cotton, and you have it a sack around your neck, and you drag it, and you pick the cotton and put it in your bag, and pick this tree and then put it in your bag.
Wow.
Lala.
Are you listening to this, Linnea? That's hard work.
Oh, it's hard. But you know, Mary, the older I get, the more I appreciate having had that. No, most people don't know. There are a lot of people my own age that don't know.
Yeah,
They never lived on a farm.
that's right. Well,
And-
even my mom, she was on a farm, but
She doesn't know that
cotton
stuff.
picking, that's a totally different world.
Yeah, it is.
And farming with a mule instead of a tractor, that's a totally different world.
Totally. Yeah. See, my dad got a tractor at the very end when I can think he got a few months before I left Arkansas. And I got on it one day, and he thought I was going to go over a ledge and out into the street. So he never let me get in it again.
I remember Papa behind the mules,
Oh, yeah.
plowing
Well, see,
the field.
that's why he and my brother never got along. Because my brother was the baby.
Ray?
Dr. Ray.
Ray?
They never got along.
Why?
Well, my dad wanted boys. He didn't want 3 girls.
Oh
So he
yeah.
finally got a boy at the very end. And Bruce, Uncle Ray would say, I'm not going to follow a horse's ass the rest of my life. And he did some, but he bitched and he bitched and he bitched about it his whole life. And he would run away. And he would go and